Do you want to stop your dog from being reactive while on leash? Watch this video. So now I want to demonstrate. So you had mentioned, so we still need to work on the walk. We need to have more repetition so she's more comfortable, so we create the right habit and we create the right muscle memory with you. However, one of the issues you said is she can be reactive to other dogs. I want to make sure that I show you how we disagree with that, and then I'll start walking her as well. But initially, so I have somebody bringing a dog out. So what's going to happen is that if she starts to react, I have to disagree with the disrespect of it. I'm going to give a leash correction when I do. Okay. The correction that I give will be determined by her level of intensity. So now I want you to watch something. Watch her tail. Hey, relax. Her tail starts to go up as a battle tail. So the minute I start to see an alerting, I'm going to disagree at its lowest level of drive. Okay. Daisy, see how she looked at me? I was able to break the fixation, so I didn't need to tap the line. Yeah. If she had ignored me and stayed fixated, I would have tapped the line to redirect the brain. Notice how the ears go back? It's passive. It's like, I don't allow aggression in my pack. So sometimes when dogs do bark, and she didn't even bark once, but sometimes when dogs do bark, people think the dog is being protective of them. Well, where's the threat? Right. There is no threat, right? So, and notice how her ears are kind of back and sideways? That's respect. A little bit of stress too. And I'm really watching the tail. Hey. See how the tail goes back down? Yeah. I'm gonna stop the aggression or the protest or the defensiveness on its lowest level of drive, okay? That tail, because when that tail comes all the way straight up, that's a battle tail, and you don't want that. Yeah. Notice how her tail started to come up, and I just corrected, and it went right back down. The thing is that I want to explain something while she's doing that. Go ahead and stand still for a minute, Sydney. Let's say 0 in the dog's brain is calm surrender, and +10 is, hey, is out of control barking, lunging, okay? I'm walking her right now initially, or what our goal is that her brain is at a 0, calm, respectful following. And then again, +10 is lunging and everything else. When you walked her before, out in front, she's already in an excited state. Her brain was already very likely at 5, 6, or 7. Okay. So therefore, when she sees a dog, she instantly reacts and it is a 10. And you're trying to stop all that. You're not gonna get her out of that. You just have to get her through it. Yeah. The key is making sure that you never let her get to that. So when you start walking, you don't let her be at 5 or 6. When I'm walking her at 0, and then she sees a dog, her brain may go to maybe 2. I can give a little leash correction and instantly bring her brain back down to 0. The tail comes down and she's in a calm state. And I maintain it on that level as opposed to trying to put out a fire once I've lost control. Right. So go ahead and start walking. Can you believe this weather? This is awesome. I know. My visual of what is correct is the leash goes down. Hey. The leash goes from my hand straight down to her collar. It's not about where her head is, it's about that leash is going straight down. Migration mode means be beside me or behind me. Hey. Now when I correct and she doesn't even look at me and I start to see the body language, then I have to correct again until I break that fixation. Notice once I give the correction, I'm completely calm after that. I'm gonna have you start walking her. Notice how calm this is. It's what we want. Put your hand right here. Don't let it slide through your hands. Keep your arm down straight. If I tell you to correct her, you correct her, even if you don't know why.
Okay.
Okay? Because I'm watching mindset, and I want you to get in front of it, not behind it. Start your left. Go ahead and keep going. Correct her back. Pop it. Pop, release. Good. Don't let that line slide. Pop it again. So it's not a pull. It's a sharp correction. Pop, release. Pop her back. She just wants to get in the car. It's all right. Keep walking. Correct her back. Pop, release. Pop it again. Pop it again. There you go. Keep walking. There you go. Look at that. How nice is that?
Amazing.
Good deal. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and come on up here. Go ahead and stand still for a minute. Now, have you ever walked without her barking at other dogs, or how was that today?
That was night and day.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, it's just the beginning, because this is what leadership looks like.
Yeah.
And the thing is that we have to get you in charge of her behavior.
Yeah.
You can't do anything about genetics. If she's insecure, there's a little bit of defensiveness, things like that. There's nothing we can do about her genetics, but there's absolutely everything we can do about her environment and the pack that she's in, creating order, making sure that you're in the driver's seat and you're the leader that you need to be for her. Because it's not just about, in this situation, in my opinion, it's not just about doing the walk. You need to get some full, formal obedience on her to make sure that everything is safe. I would absolutely be doing a down command with her as well, because down's a position of submission to the dog. But you can let me know how I can best serve you in the future. Do you have any questions about this walk or what you just observed or felt doing this with her?
No, I mean, like I said, night and day difference, so
good.
Already.
Let me ask you this question. What is your biggest takeaway from today with what you've heard and seen so far?
The keeping her calm from the beginning, and even like I thought she was just excited to go on walks, and so that's why she was running, and
yeah,
she's still getting her walk in, but able to stay calm, and yeah.
That's awesome. You know, the thing is that a lot of people see excitement as happiness, and it's just excitement.
Right.
And it's like, it's okay for the dog to act like, you know, to be all about it in play and to be rambunctious, but in our space, when we're on walks, when people come in our door, when we come home, when they come out of a crate, when we're eating dinner, when we have company, we want them respectful in our space.
Absolutely.
And that's what I want to educate you about moving forward, if you would like me to, because she's a young dog and you've got many years in front of her.
Yeah.
So this was a great lesson. I really appreciate you coming in with her today.
Thank you so much.
So keep in mind, your dog will never be the dog you want him to be until you're the leader that they need you to be. This was a great lesson to see how dogs can instantly change in the moment, because they live in the moment, but your dog will never be better than you. For today's rough recap, I was really glad to see Carly bring Daisy in to get some help. Daisy's a combination of 4 very powerful breeds, and she's not even a year old yet. And the barking and the lunging and the insecure defensive behavior can really not be a great future for that dog or Carly as an owner. So some great takeaways that Carly learned today and we immediately got to implement. Number 1, always disagree with disrespect in your space. Number 2, if you're needing to fix pulling, lunging, and barking while you're walking, the only way to fix it is to fix the walk in the first place. Make sure that your dog is walking respectfully with a calm brain and a loose line at your side. Number 3, when you're looking at socialization, socialization isn't just taking your dog out in public and getting them used to the environment so they never react. It's taking your dog into new environments and teaching them how to act. Your dog will never be the dog you want him to be until you are the leader that they need you to be. Thank you very much and have a great day. Till the next lesson, we just thank you so much for listening. We hope you gained some value. And again, your dog will never be what you want him to be until you're the leader they need you to be. And we just thank you for your time, and we'll see you next time.